Welcome back, family. Before the video starts, I just want to thank all my channel members for the support. Never do this inside of your house. By this, I'm guessing there's a baby shower and he's using the dirt bike to blow up the balloon. Oh, well, that's going to be carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, all right, let's see it, chat. Let's see the video.
I will admit, this is a very unique gender reveal. There's only one problem here. You're doing this inside. This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
This video shows a group of people standing around a dirt bike. On the exhaust for the dirt bike, we can see a balloon being inflated. By the end of the video, the balloon is huge. It pops, sending blue confetti everywhere. Congrats, it's a boy, but also exhaust. Now, I've made a lot of videos talking about the dangers of carbon monoxide, so most of the people watching this probably know what that exhaust contains, but for those that don't, carbon monoxide is the primary pollutant produced from combustion engines. On top of it being a pollutant, it can also kill you. Gas is odorless, colorless, and if you inhale too much of it, you can experience a variety of symptoms from mild, being nausea, vomiting, and fatigue, which isn't that mild, to the extreme, death, convulsions, cardiorespiratory failure. Putting yourself in an enclosed space without ventilation with this gas is a recipe for that to happen. Hopefully off to the side, these people had their doors open and their windows open for ventilation. I'm not too sure. Either way, don't try to replicate this at home. Bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, the place looks pretty ventilated, but it still doesn't take from the fact that some people are going to be inhaling that. And we all know that carbon monoxide is very cancer causing. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they took proper precautions. Something seems off. Maybe I'm wrong. Entertainment purposes only. Let's see it.
I feel happy. I feel healthy. I'm a human being.
Say no more. Shh. Shh. Sir! First thing first, this video is for entertainment purposes only. We just gotta break this down real quick, guys. Shh. Don't you even say it. Darkness into light, right? Shows us that he's looking at the sun, aka Daywalker. Shh. Shut up! He's giving me V vibes. Big time. Not only that, guys, his whole page, he's saying the same thing over and over. Happy, healthy, human. 3 H's. You ready? Happy, emotional well-being, healthy, physical well-being, human being, recognition of self-existence or consciousness. Shh. Shut up! As a human being, I ain't never had to tell somebody I was a human being. Human beings know that we're human beings, right? Does a parrot ever tell us it's a parrot?
No.
Or does it just repeat what humans say?
Yep.
Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. I ain't got you. Know what it is. Shh. Shut up. Go follow him. He's on this app. A happy, healthy human. His videos say all the same thing, but he's just expressing himself. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game. I ain't guys, and they out here. Shh. Shut up. But I tell you one thing. If I ever see somebody that gives me V vibes while I'm outside,
yeah, that's definitely strange. I don't think a human being is gonna be like, hi guys, I'm a human being. I mean, unless they're trolling, but very, very sketchy.
The total canceled flights in the US has reached 15,000 today, which makes it the most canceled day for flights since COVID. And shockingly, if we go over here to New York, you can see there are 0 planes in the air, absolutely none. And it's even crazier when we go to their departure board here, you can see every single flight that was scheduled to depart, except a couple, which I assume will get canceled, are canceled.
Yeah, man, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit of Monday, there was a pretty bad snowstorm in NYC. I mean, in New York in general, and pretty much all the northern part of the US. There was a really bad snowstorm. Here in New York, we got like between, I think, 12 to 24 inches. Dude, my whole mailbox was covered. In my head, it's probably a little bit more than 24 inches that we got, but yeah, it's a bad storm. A lot of things were delayed. A lot of things were canceled. There was a travel restriction in my area. A man was recording his girlfriend watching a horror movie, and then this happened. Let's see it.
The Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
Looking scared.
He's scared.
No.
Look down and pity.
You killed your mother.
You killed your mother. You killed your mother. You killed.
Lord,
Oh!
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house.
Ghost running
by
down the
myself.
stairs.
She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Oh my goodness. What the hell was that? Woman is followed by creepy man and discovers something terrifying. Okay, let's see it.
This woman and her child were being followed to their apartment by a strange guy.
Yeah.
And little did she know that this event would domino effect into so many more crazy events. So this is the man that followed her. And if you watch closely, the apartment across from her, the door opens and closes. The guy eventually leaves, and when she's watching her Ring camera footage, she was like, I've lived here 3 years and nobody has ever lived in this apartment.
Yeah.
Nobody's come in and out of the apartment. It's abandoned. And she goes to show us that it is like all locked up and there's absolutely nothing inside this apartment. So she calls the management of her apartment complex and they go and open the door to check it out. And the maintenance guy lets her follow. So nobody lives here. But in this apartment complex, there is a pile of young children's shoes and some snake skin, which really creeped this woman out, obviously.
That's creepy. That's
and then
creepy.
she informs us that there are children in this apartment complex that have went missing.
Wow.
And she was looking back on her footage and she realizes her daughter's snowshoes are in this pile of shoes. She thought her daughter had lost them at daycare. And then somebody steals her Ring cam. So she sets up a trap. She buys some shoes, she puts a camera in a plant, and for days, nobody gets the shoes. But after 2 days, she catches this on camera. Her neighbor comes out and goes up to the abandoned apartment, backs up all crazy, but watch the shoes on the ground. And you're probably thinking, oh, she's the one that's taking the shoes. No, watch the shoes. Yeah, that just happened. So the woman talks to her neighbor, and her neighbor said she heard a baby crying, okay? And the crying is coming from apartment 23. And then she sees that, and she's like, okay, and backs back into her apartment. So my question here, you guys, is this something supernatural? What do y'all think about this? And what would you do if this happened to you? And if you know the original creator, please tag her for me because I can't find her.
This is terrifying. 2 paramedics have the scariest shift of their lives and refuse to go back to their ambulance.
First off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this.
Okay.
So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like, fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here. I'm not trying to go back in this truck. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just, like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Nah, what the?
Bro, your camera angles are garbage, gang. I can't see anything, bro.
Can y'all see it? Oh, hell no. Heck nah.
I mean, I kind of saw something in the back a little bit. That was kind of strange. A daughter recorded her mother's final moments, but something unexpected happens.
See.
Angels.
And where are they at?
On the ceiling.
Ceiling?
Okay.
I don't see anything, Mom.
It's kind of crazy.
I don't see anything. You see them? I don't see anything. Are they making you happy? Yes. Yeah? Well, that's good. How many? Four? Four?
Yeah, man, they said when people are on their deathbeds, like they're about to die, they tend to hallucinate. Like they'll see past relatives that they might have grown up with that's died before them. They'll see animals. They'll see stuff like angels, even sometimes demons. But that usually means that, you know what I'm saying, they're coming down to like their final hours of life.
It's going to blow your mind. Watch.
Do you think it's a coincidence that the number 13 is being seen as an unlucky number? It's not. It's not a coincidence. The number 13 has been erased from everywhere, and that is a big reason of why our system is not changing and why we're not stepping into harmony. I think we all know that 13 counts as a bad luck number. For example, Friday the 13th. In some buildings there is no 13th floor. In some planes there is no row 13. Even hospitals sometimes avoid the room 13. We have 12 months, 12 hours, 12 zodiac signs, 12 disciples. That is very weird, because the moon rotates the earth 13 times a year, not 12 times. Women have 13 menstrual cycles a year, not 12. We have 12 zodiac signs, while there is a 13th constellation in the sky, Ophiuchus, that was just cut up from the circle. We always talk about 12 apostles, but Mary Magdalene was the 13th, she was the feminine. That was completely erased.
Yeah.
So why is that so important? Because the number 13 is the harmony of the universe. The fruit of life consists of 13 circles, which is the predecessor of Metatron's cube, male and female energies combined. So since the Metatron's cube plays a very important role of the creation of the universe, you could basically see the fruit of life as the womb of the universe. Number 13 is also part of the Fibonacci sequence, which is a sequence of numbers that you can find throughout nature and the universe. To erase 13 is to erase the path into natural time, into the rhythms of the moon, into the rhythms of the body, the earth, the seasons. It is to erase the principle of renewal. And by demonizing it, what we have been doing, by conditioning us to fear this number, we are taught to reject the very key that brings us into balance. If you want to know more about natural cycles and natural time, follow me or become part of my natural time community, which you can find through the link in my bio. Thank you so much for listening to this important information and bringing 13 to your consciousness. Bye.
Human leg in meat aisle. They are feeding us human meat and the proof is right in front of us. Let's see it.
То самое чувство, когда идешь мимо магазина мяса и видишь вот такую ногу.
Wow, that does look like a human leg.
This is human, yes, bro? Human. Pakistan, Pakistanistan. Понятно. Ага, пакистанцы, нормально.
You mean to tell me that in 1969, this flimsy, tinfoil origami-looking contraption survived violent rocket vibrations, brutal temperature swings, the vacuum of outer space through translunar ejection, actually landed on the moon, protected the astronauts, launched again, and then successfully rendezvoused with the command module? And 53 years later, with all the advances in aviation and computational power, we can't go again? Yeah, totally makes sense.
I don't know. The moon landing things just become sketchier and sketchier by the day because, like, you know what I'm saying? We lose signal, at least some of us in the US, we lose signal when we go into like tunnels and stuff on trains. But then they had the perfect HD, you know what I'm saying, quality and communication when they went to the moon. Yeah, okay. Ask yourself why this was never taught. Earth, our known world. Okay.
Y'all not ready to talk about this. Y'all are not ready to talk about this. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. We have been finding out everything we have been told has been a literal lie. Before you even come in here and dismiss this and comment, just think about that. Think about that. Everything you have been told is a lie. Why would this be so far-fetched? Why would this be so far-fetched? Why wouldn't these people want to hold secrets against you? What did you do? What kind of secret society are you in? Why are you co-conspiring with our government and agreeing to what they're basically brainwashing you to believe? Look at this. Hold on, y'all. So we would be in here, right? And these would be the other domes outside of this. Now, check this out. You see, you don't have to believe us anymore because even nature agrees with us, y'all. We just know. We just have a sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. But look at the reflections, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. These are the other worlds. Y'all see that? These are the other worlds. Look at that. These are the other worlds. Y'all see what the sun has been doing? Here go another picture. Look at the other domes, right? That's why they say don't look up. Listen, y'all. This is literally the convergence of the spheres. This is the convergence of the spheres. The Phoenix event is about to take place. These things look like giant Dragon Balls, y'all. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
This right here is when Moana 2 says, get ready to meet your extended family. We about to meet our family, y'all. Because with all this energy that's winding up right now, you cannot tell me that y'all don't feel something big is coming and then the sky is reflecting this. But I've been telling y'all, man, the shift is here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
NASA caught lying. Let's see it.
I will prove it here again. 2 different NASA missions claimed ownership of the same footage, making them liars.
Wow.
And the propagandists can't claim it's a simple mistake because both mission astronauts commented on the video as though they witnessed the event, and the second video was even altered slightly. Let's first watch the STS-32 mission, which launched on January 9th, 1990. I pulled the video from this channel, and the timestamp is there too in case you want to look it up yourself. I will fast forward to the footage at issue.
The most difficult part about a shuttle mission is getting a whole crew to...
I want to see rockets that big. You see some of the ice floating around as the external tank comes off after the fuel is expended. This is on orbit after 8.5 minutes. Again, from that same camera in the belly of the vehicle, kind of a unique view of the external tank going down. This is the one part of the whole system that is not recovered. It breaks up in the atmosphere and lands in the Pacific Ocean in our case.
Now, let's watch the footage from STS-78, which was launched on June 20th, 1996. And this is where I pulled the video from. I'll fast forward again to the footage in question.
Here we are suiting up at the Kennedy Space Center for our launch on June 20th.
Well, it was just absolutely fantastic to see be in space and see this great piece of American technology come off the external tank. It was really difficult for Rick and I to focus on getting pictures of this because here we saw the Earth and land masses and the oceans floating beneath us. But the external tank just did a super job.
Now let's watch the 2 separate videos synced. Remember, these videos were supposedly filmed over 6 years apart. If you're really paying attention, you might notice that the 2 videos are almost identical, but not 100%. Yes, they most certainly use the same footage, but the one on the right includes a few more particles, and I don't think it's just the increased brightness. Which means they manipulated the footage further, which only proves that this was willful deception.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, those 2 footages look pretty much the exact same. Obviously, one was darker than the next, but you know what I'm saying? For NASA being like a multi-billion-dollar company, at least do better with that. If you're gonna lie, at least do better. Like, that was like pathetic in a way. If NASA truly went to the moon, what fuel did the rover use? That's a good question.
If NASA truly went to the moon, what fuel did the rover use? In a place where fuel can't even burn? Engines need oxygen to ignite. NASA admits the moon has none. So, how did the rover power its wheels? They claim it ran on electric batteries. But you know, batteries die quickly in extreme temperatures. Lunar day reaches over 200 degrees, and night drops to minus 200. Did NASA secretly build super batteries in the 70s that today's tech still can't match? And if they did, where are they now? Why isn't every electric car using lunar rover technology? Picture driving a go-kart across a frozen desert with no air, no wind, and temperature swings that can fry an egg and freeze a lake. Now imagine NASA says they pulled it off perfectly, 50 years ago, on their first try. Even modern vehicles struggle in harsh weather, yet the lunar rover supposedly cruised across lunar dust like a weekend joyride. No overheating, no tire pressure issues, no battery failures. That kind of tech should have changed the world, but instead it's tucked away in old archives. Maybe we weren't meant to test it, just believe it. If even one part of this made you rethink something, then keep going. Scroll the page. Watch the next video. Curiosity is the real fuel. And the more questions we ask, the clearer everything becomes.
Do you know who this is?
No
Comment
idea.
below if you think you know, but don't cheat, because they tried to bury this. But good thing I got the shovel. Let's dig. Most people are waiting for the Antichrist, for the first horseman of the apocalypse. But what if he already came? What if he was dressed in white, crowned with a holy title, and claimed divine authority to conquer the world? This is not prophecy. This is history. Because the white horseman already came. See, when you find out who this man is, you'll understand that the world already ended. He claimed to be the representative of Christ on earth. With the right to claim the entire globe, he claimed salvation, but brought conquest. Now, you may know the white horseman is known to be the Antichrist, but why? That's because in Revelation, Christ appears at the end, wearing many crowns, wielding a sword to bring true peace. Whereas the first horseman appears at the beginning wearing a single crown, carrying a bow with no arrow. He rides out conquering and to conquer. So he is an imposter who comes in the same image as Christ in the Bible. He's the reason why Africa was enslaved, the Americas was enslaved, the Americas was colonized, and Africa was colonized. Well, what gave him the right? According to them, this right here. In 1455, a decree was written that claimed to give European elites the divine right to invade, conquer, and enslave the world. It was a papal bull issued as law, blessed by popes, and carried out by kings. It was called Romanus Pontifex. This and subsequent decrees created the doctrine of discovery, the legal foundation for all conquered lands to this day. Before we go further, you have to understand what a spirit is. A spirit is a collection of attributes that make something what it is. It's about to get deep. Do you know what animal this is? Comment what animal you think this is below. Don't cheat. Many of you said it was a dog, but it's not. It's actually a thylacine, a marsupial, completely unrelated to a canine, more closely related to a kangaroo. But why did you say it was a dog? Well, it has the same collection of attributes as a dog, the same essence, the same spirit. This is due to convergent evolution. Two organisms that share the same niche will develop the same attributes over a set amount of times, possible. The niche is this matrix meaning structure in which it develops, and the spirit is the essence which is embedded in the matrix. That's going to be important. Pope Nicholas was this man. He is a spirit, a collection of attributes incarnated into a man. Because of him, we have the first time in history where 8% of the population rules 80% of the world. If a mysterious people led by mysterious elites came from an unknown location on the map and conquered 80% of the world today, claiming to represent Christ in the flesh, what would you call them? Still don't believe me? What was the name of the first slave ship? If you want more, read the free audiobook. It's a link at the top of the page. It's called FAMS. I love you all.
Over 11,000 flights have been canceled across the United States today. Just take a look at the difference in air traffic here in the Southeast currently compared to a week ago. To give you more concrete numbers instead of just visuals, there's roughly 2,000 less flights currently in the air in the United States than there were a week ago at the same time. Delta made a post here talking about their reduced schedule, and American even added extra flights to and from DFW before and after the storm to account for some of these delays. This is all due to the winter storm that's been sweeping across the United States, which has resulted in tons of icing. Here's what Atlanta looks like at the moment, and here's my backyard.
Yeah, chat, like I've been saying, dude, America, we had a crazy snowstorm on Sunday. Sunday was really when, like, you know what I'm saying, people got majority of the snow, but Monday kind of chilled out. Tuesday was like relaxed, but Sunday was, you know what I'm saying, like 24 inches. It's crazy. Someone filming an old abandoned building. What's the big deal? Let's see what happened.
You can slap but can also stroke.
Oh, whatever's coming, you gotta go, bro. That's coming pretty fast too. Wow. Oh my gosh. Previously banned from YouTube by the US government, the uncovered footage of what happened. What happened? Let's see. On the 17th of July, 2011. All right, we got a kid bouncing on a trampoline. Okay. Wow. How scary. Okay. Word. Oh, what the f... We found this video on a YouTube channel by the name of the RJO Productions, now a fully shut down account. We used the YouTube downloader to get this file as it interested us at the time and we wanted to show our friends this creepy video. With research, we know this thing to be the Slenderman. And we believe people need to know what was going on. The channel was deleted by the government in August 2011. Is that a fact? We were one of the lucky ones who got this downloaded. Also, when this video was found, it was strangely had no sound. In my opinion, chat, you know what I'm saying? I don't think things in a video game are gonna realistically come in real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I really fully believe in this. And if the government is shutting down a video because they have like a Slenderman in the background, we're focusing on the wrong things, in my opinion, because I know for a fact that Slenderman wasn't a real Slenderman. Children's eyes don't lie. They say that children can see things that we can't see. Also, dogs can also see things that we can't see, so let's see it.
Outside to play.
I miss Mimi.
I miss you too. I miss you too. What?
Coming.
What? Who's coming?
Here coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Here.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Yeah.
Where? Show me. Where's he at?
Oh, wow.
He's right in front of you?
Yep.
Who is it?
A guy.
Who's there, mister? What are you doing in our... Where's he at? In the dining room?
Yep.
Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him.
This him.
Take me to him. Show me.
This him.
Wait, let me... Show me. Is he right here?
Yep.
He's in our dining room?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home. You go back wherever you came from.
That's kind of tricky.
What's he doing?
Spooky.
Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs.
Yeah, low key.
Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going upstairs.
Hi, my baby. I love my kitty.
If the United States invades Greenland, two things can happen. Either other countries stay out or other countries get involved. If other countries stay out, that's fine. But if other countries get involved, two things can happen. Either it stays a regional conflict or it turns into World War III. If it stays a regional conflict, that's fine. But if it turns into World War III, two things can happen. Either the draft skips you, or your name gets called.
Damn.
If the draft skips you, that's fine. But if your name gets called, two things can happen. Either you run from it, or you serve your country. If you run from it, that's fine. But if you serve your country, two things can happen. Either you train and wait, or you get deployed fast. If you train and wait, that's fine. But if you get deployed fast, two things can happen. Either you stay behind the lines, or you see the front. If you stay behind the lines, that's fine. But if you see the front, two things can happen. Either you survive, or you become a name on a wall. If you survive, that's fine. But if you become a name on a wall, two things can happen. Either other countries stay out, or other countries get involved.
You know, if Trump does end up going for Greenland, hopefully we don't enter a World War III. Hopefully they keep it over there. Because respectfully, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us that's probably watching this video might get drafted if that becomes a reality. And that would be a very, very sad moment. Because like he said, one of two things can happen. You could go front line or back line. And you know what I'm saying? You know what happens after that if you go front line. So
you mean to tell me that humans saw tuna and looked at it as food?
Wow.
These things are extremely large apex predators that average around 700 pounds.
Wow.
And the large ones could get way bigger. I'm talking like 2,000 pounds. That is literally a car. Not to mention, they travel in groups that have been reported in the thousands. In fact, there's one current school of tuna that spans for 19 miles.
that is insane.
That's a lot of apex predators. But what really makes them special is, unlike most fish, they're warm-blooded, so they need to eat more than the average fish. In fact, tuna hunt more than any other fish in the entire ocean. I'm surprised they're not eating us.
They kind of look like sharks, if I'm being honest. I didn't even think tunas were that big. I don't know why I thought tuna was always like a smaller fish. But to get up to 2,000 pounds, that's damn near like a car. It's insane. A daughter was celebrating her first birthday without her father. Damn. When something mysterious was captured. Let's see it.
Happy birthday, dear Bricky. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. And many more. Right. Woo! Almost. Whoa. All right, Jackie. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. The girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah. Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake? Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Hey, kiddo. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much, much better now, so whenever you can.
Please.
Hey, kiddo. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much, much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay? Okay?
Shut up. No way.
Wow.
That has not worked.
Her dad was a retired firefighter and he loved. Interesting. We are all speechless.
The only animals in the zoo that don't seem bummed out at all are giraffes. Because they're just like another day with no lions. They stroll around. They're so happy.
I love the
They're
accent,
so
Joe
calm
Rogan.
at the zoo that they let babies feed them. Like when my daughter was 2, we brought her to the zoo. She holds out a piece of lettuce, and the giraffe come over. It's a giraffe. They didn't train it, and his tongue reaches out and grabs a hold of the lettuce. It's really kind of cool the way they do it. But that's the only animal that I would keep as a pet because they don't seem to care. They seem to like it. Like they're stress-free. They just chill.
I held a koala when in Australia this last time, and we went and held koalas, and they feed them eucalyptus the whole time.
That's all they eat.
And the reason why they keep feeding them eucalyptus is because the second you stop giving them eucalyptus, like truly within 3 seconds of them not having the next leaf, they turn more into a bear. You feel their claws tighten up, and they get, it's a fucking bear. They're all angry. They're like cute and slow and dumb.
What
Nice. Good potty.
Who the hell is that in the chair?
Nice.
I wonder if that's like her dad or something. Oh!
Oh, there's somebody on the porch!
Oh! That's creepy, dude. That is weird. Oh. My main thought is like, didn't the dog like smell him or notice him at all? Because the dog kind of just came out all willy-nilly and was just like, yeah, we're good. I mean, I don't think it's anyone to really worry about. It's probably just some homeless dude or like some dude that just wanted to chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he meant them any harm, but it is still pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie.